Good morning, everybody. We are aboard the USS Yorktown, somewhere in the South Pacific, specifically the Coral Sea. That should give you an idea of what's about to happen. We're playing Task Force Admiral, a new upcoming game. And, well, as you can see, the sun is rising. And we are preparing our first air search of the day. We do have intel that the 5th Japanese Carrier Division is somewhere up ahead. And we have to find them before they find us, and then take care of them. Here comes one of the SBDs that will be searching for them. And they should begin starting shortly. So, I can give you a quick overview of the situation. We are fairly close. Oh, we actually have a radar contact. So, we know that the carrier force was spotted somewhere in this area. We aren't sure where they went though. And earlier in the night we had contacts with Japanese naval planes. So we sent out a Night 30 and shot them down luckily. But they know we're here, and so do we. So, and as you can see, this seems to be an air contact looking for us, I guess. What we did was change course in the night, and we went full speed ahead, basically 25 knots, to catch them off guard. And by the looks of this, we might actually be lucky. That really is a search party. They might be looking in the wrong spot, which would be great. So let's have a look at the air search starting. Here's the first. So quick note on the game. Again, the game will release very shortly. Probably it's already released once I get this video online. But it is in early access, so we have the Battle of the Coral Sea and Midway right now. There will be more content following the release. And I've been granted access by the developers. They reached out to me, so thank you very much for that. And so far I'm really enjoying the game. And I'll try to give you an overview today. And just bear in mind, everything we see is early access and therefore subject to change, as you probably know. And also the dev team is very much, well, very small. And therefore they can't work on everything at once. Again, that's to be expected. But considering the coding, for example, is a one-man show, they have done a fantastic job. And the game is looking absolutely great, as is, as you can tell. So the visuals and the sound is amazing. And so is the gameplay, in my opinion. So I'm really looking forward to what's to come. Okay, the search party's off. Into the darkness. We'll see. Sun is rising though. And we now have to get the strikes ready. Because I think, because of my change of course, we might be right on top of the enemy fleet. So really speed is key. So, Lexington has already been preparing, as you can see. The deck is full, let me show you. The deck is full of planes, ready to go, ready to strike. Which means they can go at any time. We should prepare the same for Yorktown, because as soon as we have contact, we have to strike immediately. So, let's schedule a strike, starting from Yorktown. I want everybody to go. I will be sending escorts with the strike from Lexington. I will not from the Yorktown, because Yorktown will take care of security, basically. So I want the fighters on Yorktown to be ready to scramble at any moment. Let's go for normal departure. Early spotting means they will be prepared on deck, which is what we want. Deferred departure means they will form up and strike as one. At least as one, all flights will be grouped. We don't need that for the second strike, considering, in case, yeah, Lexington should go first, yeah, should be fine. Let's greenlight that, and then we only need to assign a specific target. And then as soon as we have eyes on, we hopefully can then strike. So we can now see whatever that contact is at 20 miles, but we have our air search fanning out, which we can now track in this overview. As you can see, we have the orders. They will search this area and then come back. And we can also, that's the beauty of this game, then have a look at them in 3D and basically follow the entire battle from a direct eyes-on view. And basically this is very reminiscing of IL-2 in my opinion. So you can follow the airplanes, which obviously I like. Don't get me wrong, carriers are nice too, but I do prefer the airplanes. And you can see our task force turning back onto course, where we turn into the wind for carrier operations, but now we're headed back. And as you can see, those are the visuals we can look forward to. Already amazing, and in my opinion, the actual battles are even better. So hopefully we get a good strike in. And the SPD is looking good as well. I like that plane. Definitely good looking. Right, we have contact. The thing is, I'm not sure who reported it in. Our scouts did. Okay, Surface Force, they only spotted destroyers, but 8 ships overall. So 2 small, 4 large, and 2 destroyers. That must be the carrier task force. I cannot imagine they have another surface task force. We can check in on the bombers. Yes, the third. Let's check the weather actually. Okay, weather is clear. That's good. So now time is really of the essence. Let's see if we can spot anything visually. Okay, cloud cover is not ideal, but should be good enough to strike. I cannot see anything. Guess we'll just have to trust them. They know best. Their eyes are probably better than mine, that's why I'm the Admiral and not the other way around. Doesn't really make sense, but just moving on. Good thing is we have 2 contacts in, or 2 recons in. Yes, we have the carriers. Okay, we have visual. Okay, that means we can strike. The range. Let's check the range. That's definitely good enough, I think. Oops, hello, mouse doesn't. Yeah, roughly over 100 miles, which means we're definitely in range. Yorktown is ready to be spotted. Oh, no, has completed spotting. Okay, that means we can edit our mission. Lexington can launch. Pick a target carrier. Turn 60 miles, but only. That's only because they adjusted their course, which also means. Yes, they might be turning into the wind. Okay, let's shadow them, follow them. Shit. Okay, we have that's a new contact. 3 minutes ago. Okay, we need to check on that as well. That might be their recon. Okay, let's launch the strike regardless. Recovery will be poor because of the. Okay, I cannot actually launch. Maybe I can. Yes, we have to wait because right now the calculated impact point is too far out, which means they would. Oh dear. Okay, there's a strike coming already. Okay, we do have to launch then. That means the airplanes that we encountered in the night did actually spot us, which is bad. And let's do it like that. Custom drop. Actually, we cannot launch this, can we? Yes, we can. We could. The thing is, we do not know where they will go. So let's wait. Give it like 10 minutes. Because we do have our contact, our air recons shadowing them. So he should update us, sorry. They are steaming away from us, okay. Right then, that means we have to follow. And then we can probably launch. Launch, and then launch the Yorktown as well. Mission, naval strike, edit. We pick the target and launch. The early spotting is kind of useless now because, I mean, we are already on attack, but it is what it is. Because we have a bit of time left before the strike comes. This is very unfortunate that they struck us or saw us first, but it might also be an opportunity. If we survive this strike in good shape, we might be able to strike them when these planes, this strike returns, which will be great. And us steaming the other way might catch them off guard as well. We'll see. Right, let's see. Now let's check the deck. We should have the launch of our strike. Yes, indeed. Oops. There we go. Strike is launching. We have some of the escort already in the air. These are devastators, torpedo bombers. Okay, we should be able to get everybody in the air before we get any contacts on the fleet, so then the fleet can maneuver and dodge any incoming torpedo attacks, for example, which is important. We really do not want to get caught well, by a strike during launching, and especially not during recovery operations. Because then, I mean, it's a toss-up between dodging torpedoes or bombs and leaving your airmen in the sea, basically. Which is not a choice you want to make. And I have to say, the models are quite high fidelity. The only thing is, I mean, you can tell, okay, the pilot models are a bit lacking, but that's not really important in my opinion. But the planes really look spot on, and you can tell they've been at sea, for example, the wings are corroded at the edges, the metal looks great, so overall the visuals are really on point. And at some point they will be adding deck crew as well, and gunnery crews and so on. So yeah, really looking forward to that, and it can only get better in my opinion, because it already is quite nice. Right, okay. Lexington should also be launching. Yes, they are. Starting to. Engines are already running. Here we go. So the sky above us will get quite busy. We can already see some of the flights up high, gaining altitude. So let's hope we get everybody in the air. The strike is headed the wrong direction, funnily enough. So if we are lucky, they might miss us. Thing is, right now we're steaming northwest, roughly. They might start looking in the wrong direction if we're lucky. That would be great. Dodging a strike, it's really something you don't want. Problem is, this seems to be in a recon plane, which is keeping track of us, so I guess we won't be that lucky. We'll see. So we can also keep track of the deck right here on the air plot. As you can see, everybody's launching. Yorktown should be almost done, yes. And then these fighters we can scramble, which we will do, because we have, well, as you can see, issues up here. I will be setting up a cap zone top of the fleet based off of Yorktown. 3 should be enough for now. They will patrol for the rest of the day. We will nonetheless scramble everything we have just to make sure we have the maximum air power. There we go. So we'll scramble right away, and everybody will get prepared and launch, which means our strike package is in the air. That's the air search, and we can track them as well. As you can see, they are now climbing, gaining altitude, and they should then go off to the fleet and hopefully find them. And that definitely is a sight I do like to see. So this is the first wing, and then there should be many, many more around. Probably still climbing in the cloud. Should be the highest one. Yes, there we are. And then obviously we have the second strike, which is nicely in formation. So these are the deferred ones, and they are forming up. As you can see, that's the other wing. And then we should have the dive bombers somewhere around. There we are. They will come in clustered as one strike, which is also nice. Isn't really necessary considering we are basically at point blank range for carrier operations. I mean, less than 100 miles really is nothing, but we'll see. So, maximize the strike chances. It looks like the strike is actually flying past, which is great. So let's wait and see what happens. Okay, we found the enemy strike. Our cap actually made contact with it, so they are going the wrong way, which is great. And now we can actually break up their formations. It looks like... oh, actually there is escort, that's bad. So we have... yeah. 2, 3... I see 4 zeros. And then lots of Vals headed for the carriers. They haven't found us yet. They definitely know we are here, but this might actually catch them off guard. Oh, he's missing a wing. That's great. That's one less bomb to worry about. That's what I like to see. Let's hope we can do that some more. Yes, we are fighting... oh, there's a second strike coming, actually. That's a major one. Our strike is on the way as well. Looks like they might be heading for us now, after all. I will be adjusting course, just to keep throwing them off. Maybe we can dodge the second strike. I don't think this strike can reach us. So it looks like we got lucky with the first one. Just a matter of recovering our boys at the end. But we'll figure something out. Okay, our flight lead is above the strike force, which I do like to see. Hope he goes in there with some of them. So look at that. So the AI is fully automated, so he's doing what he thinks is best. And as you can see, the tactics aren't too bad. I like that dive. That's looking great, okay. Oh, close call. It's taking a lot of fire, that's bad. But the Wildcat can take it by the looks of it, good. All the zeros acting up. Okay, they don't care, that's good. I hope that's our wingman. No, it's a zero. Okay, time to move. Okay. That's a lot of fire focused on just one guy. I don't know if the rest of our team is doing too good. Streaming, okay. But again, it's just a matter of keeping these guys occupied, because every plane... oh, okay. Not sure what that maneuver is called, but... yeah, well, each plane we occupy and keep away from the fleet is good. Especially if we keep them thinking we are the wrong way, basically, for as long as possible. I don't think this guy will make it over here. But again, even driving off the zeros is good, so... yeah, that's one strike basically entirely out of position now. So this first strike has disappeared off to, I don't know where, Australia probably by now. And the second strike is still mixing with our scramble force, which, as you can see, took a bit of hits, but is still breaking up the formation. So I think we might be incredibly lucky, and we dodged 2 strikes. Oh yes, nice. And we're shooting them down, as you can tell, which means we might get off 2 strikes for free, basically, without any returning hate from the air, which is great. The zeros have been occupied by the rest of the force, and now this guy can basically... oh, Leonard is not feeling good, but Plot is still doing work, shooting down Japanese bombers, which is great. Let's see how our strike is doing, because now we actually might have visual by now. Let's see. So this is, yes, this is the first strike. Also nice information. Totally unopposed, so they didn't meet in the air. No zeros took any pot shots at us, which is great. Meaning we can do maximum damage. Who's that? Oh, never mind. So much for the zeros. Okay, guess they do have cap up in the air. Let's see how that goes first. But only 2 so far. The problem is this strike is the one without escort, as you can tell. So let's hope we get lucky here with the rear gunners. But it also means oh, I was gonna say the task force has to be close, and there it is. That's the enemy carrier force. Right then. So game is on. Now it's just a matter of striking and getting rid of those zeros before they cause any harm. Oh, well, that's a problem. That's one of our torpedo boys, unfortunately. Now we're taking more fire. Yeah. This might end badly here. Come on, gunner. Hit him. Easy target. Oh, okay. I guess we live for another pass. Oh, here it comes. Oh dear. Come on, shoot him. Oh dear, that's bad. Okay, that's one less for the strike. Too bad. It's the flight lead as well. That sucks. Oh boy. I hope they make it out. Okay, second section has to take over. But they're still on track. Yes, good. I mean, it's too few escorts or cap. They can't shoot us all down, hopefully. Pretty sure they can't. Not before we strike. Let's check on the torpedo bombers, because they should be doing their approach now. Yes, they are almost below cloud level. And we can see the outside of the enemy formation here. Destroyer of some kind, which means prize is up ahead somewhere below the clouds. Which is good. The second flight, yeah, the second strike force is nicely in formation still. Totally unbothered by zeros, which is what we like to see. And I think they will bring the most pain. Well, it's probably time to bail for these guys. I don't think they will be able to land this properly. And these guys are starting a run, but they are far out still. I'm taking all the heat. Yeah, lots of flak. Lots of, okay, there's a second flight up here. Guess they are a bit early. Probably be easier if we had the second, like the dive bomb was also striking. Well, we'll see. Okay, but here's the prize. Shokaku and Zuikaku, both of them. And it looks like, actually, they might have been launching or doing something because the escort is out of position. Which is good. It means less AA fire. As you can tell, the cruiser, the destroyers, out of position, which is great. Great news. So hopefully our boys have time for a nice strike. There are more zeros inbound. It's a problem. But again, dragging them low is good. They can't climb as fast, and then the second strike will probably go through. Okay, they're moving now. They saw us. Probably trying to evade already. But actually this run might be promising here. They turn in now and drop. We should be able to catch them mid-turn, which is bad for them. Let's see what happens here. Might be going for the second one though. I hope he doesn't drop now, that would be a shame. Is he running for the... Oh, these are turning as well? No, he's turning in now. Okay, this could be great if he launches. I might actually be a very good strike. And I mean, the hope is on the bombs anyway, so let's see. This is looking great. He's going nice and close. Basically a point-blank shot. Oh, I like it. Come on, do it. That would be really time to drop. Okay, there's a Zero trying to save what he can. Okay, we got the torpedo off. Ooh, taking hits. Okay, we got him off. Nice. Engine troubles here, but I hope the torpedo's on the way. Seems to be. Yes, all torpedoes in the water. Now let's hope for the best. He's turning violently. He definitely saw us. The turn might just save him. Yes, I think he dodged our torpedoes. Which is okay. That's fine. As long as we get him maneuvering. Oh, lots of Zeros up in the air. And AA. Okay, well. He's dodging like crazy. I hope our man makes it out of there. We do have to check on the dive bombers though. Okay, maybe not those guys. Those guys though. Where are they? Okay, they're still up in the air. Some of them were shot down. Apparently. Okay, well. Guess they didn't make their strike yet. It should be coming now. Oh, these guys apparently. Oh, Jesus, what's going on here? Okay, lots of combat. Lots of Zeros all around. I hope that's a Zero. No, of course it's one of those. But this is it. We're striking now. And that's looking good. Let's hope we have a few hits in there. Close, close, closer. Come on. That's looking good. Oh, I like the look of that. Perfect hit. Dead center. And more. Jesus, that's just perfect. Oh, he's taking a beating right there. That's perfect. I'm pretty sure they can't land on that anymore. That were perfect strikes. And that's only a fraction of what's coming. So, that's the first of the formation. And as you can tell, the formation is totally broken apart. There's flak. Oh, AA, rather. Since it's not German for once. More hits. Come on, please strike. Oh, that's looking good. And yeah, the formation is totally broken apart, basically. They are more or less on their own. There's nobody around here, which is great. So yeah, the dive bombers really delivered. And again, that was only section 1. Okay, they also struck. Not sure if they hit. Maybe those were also the guys. Okay, he's... oh. That's not good. Well, I guess he won't be bombed today. Hope they made it out. Doesn't look like it. It's a shame. But there's 2 more entire flights coming. And we're right on top of them. Okay, that's good. Let's quickly check on our fleet, just to make sure nothing's going on. But I don't think... I think the gamble we made totally paid off. Yes, the strike is still going who knows where. Meaning we basically made it out totally unfazed. Which is great. Good. Then we can also steam towards the enemy task force to make recovery easier later. Because ideally, there's nothing more to fear once we sunk them. At least that's the idea. Oh, actually we disengaged already. So the enemy seems to be retreating. But we will obviously continue because the main strike is coming. Oh, that was really, really close. Come on, shoot him. Yes. Oh, here we go. Let's hope we can finish the carry off. Oh yeah, that's looking great. Perfect alignment as well. He can't really turn, I guess. He will be trying though. But I think this could be a great hit. There we go. Lots of AA. Ah, just missed. That's a shame. Hope the rest has better luck. Doesn't look like it. Nope, he dodges. Okay, good for him then. they're already in trouble, so... And there's even more coming. Yeah, he's also endangering the Zero fighters engaging us, of course, so... I guess it goes both ways. He's definitely not able to launch another strike, and he won't be recovering his strike as well. That's great. So, not sure if they can all fit on the other one. And the thing is, as long as he's maneuvering and fighting, he can't really carry out damage control as well, so that's also good. Still zeros about. Lots of them, actually. No, it looks like we didn't hit anything. Yes, we struck the second carrier, but he got over it. Fires aren't looking good. And he's definitely slowing down, which is also great. Which means we might have struck something important. Makes it even easier to hit. The escort is terribly out of position. They're not even trying anymore, which is great. Which means he's really all on his own. And as you can tell, he's focusing the AA on us right now. Oops. Mode here. But it's good for the rest of the team, I guess. Yes, here we go. Oh, okay, they're trying to finish that guy off. That's also a good idea, probably. And you can't really miss that anymore. Yes, that looks good. Right into the conning tower. So probably not a great day for the captain either. Oh, look at that. He's getting... Jesus. They can't really miss that anymore. Got even more bombs. Even more coming. That's great. That's an entire wing that just struck that guy. Actually, it wasn't a conning tower, never mind. But I don't think yeah, having a great day on the deck there. Some of our boys made it through. As you can see, there's a fire now on the deck of the second carrier. So at least we scored one hit. And it looks like this section will try to finish the job. It will be great. Because, yeah, as we saw earlier, the second carrier is not doing good at all. Yes, it looks like they are engaging this one. There we go. Yes, perfect. That's looking promising. That missed. It's a shame. That's looking good. Yes, good hit. Very good hit on our man here. Oh, perfect. Right in the middle of the flight deck. That's perfect. I don't think they will be able to recover any of their strikes. Not with this kind of damage. There's a second one. I think the fires are not controllable anymore. He's dead in the water, basically. I think that guy's going down. That was a great strike. Look at that. Both of them burning. The zeros are nowhere to be seen. I don't know. Maybe the escort got them. At least occupied them. The cruisers are looking rather helpless. There's a destroyer coming in, trying to help. Probably only to pick up survivors at this point, if there are any, because that really does not look good at all. He stopped moving is all, so yeah. These guys are not having a great day either. Yeah, he's still moving, and I'm pretty sure the other guy is going to succumb to his wounds here. That's definitely not looking good at all. Destroyer moving in, far too late. And the fact that he's still turning is also bad, I think, for him. So he might be in a death spiral right here. And we might have hit the rudder. Not really sure. Okay, quick update on the Japanese fleet. They managed to get the fire out on one of the carriers. We can see the flight deck is still damaged. And they also still fighting the fires on the second one. They also managed to get some of them out, but as we can see, the carrier is heavily listing. And I still don't think they can save this. At any rate, both of them should be out of common operations, at least for the time being, so the currency is safe. Yes, you can see they are fighting the fires. But nonetheless, the inevitable will happen. This, I don't think, can be saved. I mean, it's basically already underwater. How is this guy doing? He also took a torpedo hit by the looks of it. At least on the waterline. We'll see. The destroyer is trying to help, apparently. But there's not too much to save on this guy. He is going down. And that's the end for this guy. Mission accomplished. Destroyer is sailing past. He will probably pick up any survivors if he can. This guy is still going in circles. Meaning probably he has some rudder engine trouble. Okay, let's check. Yes, our flight has gone back. They have been debriefed, which means... Yes, we're in the process of recovering our strike. Nice landing. Through wire. Very nice. So that means basically, I mean, we got the prompt already, the debriefing prompt. Mission accomplished. And we can now check in on the stats of the mission. And I mean, we definitely took some losses, but the carriers were totally unopposed. So that's great. Let's check. Oh yeah.
Victory in the Coral Sea. American and Allied forces, led by the U.S. Navy aircraft carriers, have inflicted a decisive defeat on the Japanese fleet, threatening the Australian outpost of Port Moresby. It is the beginning of the end, all thanks to the courageous seamen and flyers of Task Force 17, led by Admiral Fletcher. Next stop, Rabaul.
Very nice. Perfect. Full victory. Let's check the report. Zuikaku has been sunk, and Shokaku was heavily damaged, which is great. We managed to take care of basically an entire strike, more or less. Lots of zeros paid the price. Thing is, we lost basically a full strike as well. The first strike really took a hard beating, but that's a price I'm willing to pay. I mean, the carriers are operational, and we have control of the Coral Sea, basically, because their carrier task force is destroyed. And they will definitely not be launching any operation on either Port Moresby, Guadalcanal, or Australia. So yeah, we can really say that was a great success. And we got incredibly lucky with the enemy strikes, because it could have been the exact other way around. So yeah, great success overall. So I hope you enjoyed this introduction into the game. I really like it. I'm really digging the entire, the playing around with the Admiral role and giving up control to your AI pilots, basically. And I really enjoy the game of cat and mouse, because now this time we got lucky. Again, as I said, it could have gone the other way around. And then planning accordingly and timing the strikes is great fun. So I'm really looking forward to what the game has to offer, so the Battle of Midway. Let me know what you think of this game. Let me know if you want to see more content. So we might try the Battle of Midway, obviously. And you can try it for yourself, of course. and there's more content that will follow. So we will probably see also the implementation of surface battles more in depth. They will add U-boats. There are also land-based aircraft, so long-range bombers and reconnaissance you can play around with. So it's really quite complex, and I think this is gonna be a great game once it's done. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.